Hi all, welcome to the Hibernian Career Mode on FIFA 20. Definitely going to get this done and dusted this year, not slacking on this. Quite enjoying it at the moment, I would say, for what I've played of FIFA 20, so hopefully we can keep going with it. I know it's the old kits that you see of Stevenson and McGregor in their respective last season. But it's interesting, trying to find good images of this season is surprisingly difficult. Now, first half of the season, we're not going to be doing too much in terms of buying players, because we're going to stick with the squad that we have that's been kind of put in, but I want one big signing that I feel that was missing in that summer window, and it was kind of a consistent thing I saw on a lot of Hibernian outlets, was a striker. So we're going to go all out, get ourselves a striker. I've got a few ideas in mind of who I'm going to basically go for. So we're going to do the pre-season tournament, obviously the one that's the most money. Try and win that with a bit of luck. We're just going to sim it, we're not going to play it, because I feel more confident that if we were to sim and focus behind the scenes, that we may get a bit of luck behind our back. Now this year, with you get player chat, so you can, your players will chat with you and saying like welcome to the club and all this type of stuff, and also just kind of saying where like what they feel about, like the player chats seem a bit more developed this year compared to say like previous years, and it helps really their morale. So I would say, looking at how it all kind of works out, I'm hoping, I've just got to remember and clear like a lot of stuff most of the time. What I aim to do is get the youth scouts in right away, because the aim is, I'm hoping we're good, and we see how we are after 3 seasons. I want to see where we're at after 3 seasons. The aim is, in the 3 seasons, I want to win the league, I want to win the Scottish Cup, and I want to have a run in Europe. I'd like to either potentially win one of the European trophies, or at least go deep in it. Like, there's no guarantee of course, but we'll at least have a go and take it from there. I'm just getting cheap scouts in because I want to keep my spend on that down quite low just now, for the simple reason, for the player, the couple strikers I have in mind, the feeling is that I will need as much money as I possibly need in terms of transfer budget and wage budget. Could be wrong, but I'm going all in first. I'd rather just scout their respective home nations, take it from there, and then we'll see where, if we get some talent within. So we're going to scout Scotland, Italy and Austria. We're going to do that basically for the season, see if that brings us any talent whatsoever. I think when I've done like Italy in the past, there's always a couple half decent, and same for Scotland, and we'll just clear those respective messages. So in terms of the squad, I will, the funny thing is the starting 11 will actually be slightly different to, I think, what you generally see just now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through free agents as well. I want to see what we've got. If for anyone curious as well, let me know if there's anyone through these free agents that I may have missed that are half decent, because there's probably a few that there's always one when you're going through it that there's half decent that you've possibly missed. Like Bjarnsson's quite a half decent mid. I would have thought that he could slot into this team where he'd be like, say, 70 rated or something, I'm not sure. And I'm trying to think who else could be half decent. I'm thinking either the Icelandics or the Hungarians could be some of the half decent ones, because some of these guys are familiar faces in previous career modes throughout the years, like with like Mallorca, free agent, career mode. So I'm familiar with some of the talent out there. Sigurdsson's not too bad. I'm not sure if he's high enough rated though to slot in, and I'm not sure if this guy's half decent. I know some of them are not too bad, but obviously you're wanting players that have got nearer, let's say, 70 rated. That's kind of what you're looking for, and usually you can kind of half tell by like their age, their nation. You would say to yourself that they're maybe not, they could be, say, at most like say 65, and then you say to yourself, yeah, you're not going to fit into the team. So we're going to go obviously SPL, and then Celtic. We're going to try and bring the prodigal son home of, if I went free agents here by mistake, I slipped up there. We are going all out to get ourselves Leigh Griffiths. Tell if I set, loan listed as Hayes, so he's not there. I wouldn't have expected Griffiths to be as a lone listed player. What on earth is up with this game? What have I done? Let's try that again. Back Celtic. We'll get there in the end. I should have just typed in Leigh Griffiths for all it mattered. But I'm not going to just go for Griffiths. I want to have a look at Marian Shved, the Ukrainian winger. I want to have a look at him just to see what he's like. See if I can find him. He shouldn't be too far down. Because, like, I would have thought he's half decent. Like, I don't see him getting into the team just now, but for the simple reason that he must be half decent, I would have thought, because he looks good, and he looked good in Ukraine. So a 1-1 draw there against Heracles. I'm not 100% impressed with that whole, just, you can't just watch the game, like the game just play its way through. Training, I've just got to remember and get used to that again. But what I aim to do with training, I'm going to work hard on Porteous, Shaw and Canberry. They're the main three that we're going to work on just now. I'll maybe adjust where I need to. Again, another draw, so 1-1, so it puts us to 2 points from 2 games. What I want to do is just kind of, like, Canberry's got a little bit of potential to work with, so rather get him up. Middleton I'm not going to obviously work on because he's not one of our players, but I feel if Canberry, Porteous and Shaw can get improved, and especially, like, you can put Shaw and Porteous on, like, 2 train sessions. Porteous for me, I feel, has a lot of opportunity for growth, like a good amount of potential. I would say put a good season's worth of training into him, and as long as he doesn't get injured, I genuinely think he could be the highest rated centre back in the SPFL or Scottish Premiership, whatever you wish to say. By the end of the first season, he could genuinely run that close. Like, he could possibly be like 75, 76 rated, because that's like what, like, Ager will probably push to after a season, I would suspect. Maybe even higher, he might be 76, 77 actually. So I think Porteous, with a season's worth of good training behind him, could genuinely go quite appealing and would be a very interesting. Like Mackie, I want to train, but obviously in real life he's out on loan to Dundee, so the fear is, do we train him or do we not? Because I'd like to train him, at least make him challenge in at left back for Stevenson, kind of make him like the heir to the throne of that position. Mixed training session there, but we'll get there in the end. So Heracles is the last game, so we played Paris, we played Wiesbaden, and we get the result that puts us through to the semi-finals, helps out the transfer budget nicely, and we get Deutsche Gardens in the semi-finals. See how that goes. We get ourselves through as well, so we're looking not too bad. And then final against Heracles yet again, rematch. Can we get a win? Yes we do, 3-1, happy days indeed. So that will boost the transfer budget nicely. Now I'm hoping with that run to win the pre-season trophy gives us enough money to buy Griffiths. His value is 5 million, I had a look at that once we got all the details in from scouting him. My worry is that we are not going to be able to afford them. So I'm going to set the bar, I'm going to offer 4 million. We'll try 4, kind of set the tone. What do they say? £4 million just to get the ball rolling, and then we will take it from there, because 4 million is 5, so we might get a bit of leeway in this, might not. So they're wanting substantially more, which I'm not surprised. That's we could, I think, 5.5 is what the most we can fundamentally afford, right? Do we go nearer his value? Because I feel if we go nearer that value, it may play in our hands a little bit. Because I don't want to play, I want to keep as much money back for wages to try and get him in. And like 5, I think the most I'd really want to go to is say 5.2, 5 to between 5.2 and 5.5. I feel that would push us. So I'll go 5 million with a 10% sell. They asked for 5, so we'll go to 10. We'll kind of counteract it. Well, that's gives me a bit of hope that we could maybe afford them now, like genuinely. Obviously it's a difficult one to say, but we'll boost up the selling back to 10 and go for 5-2. If we go for 5-2, we might have a chance. And then it's just a case of say, right, would you take it? Would you take what we're offering? He's happy. We've got a deal. We have got a deal. We now need to just get the contract signed. This is going to be fun and games because he's on £45,000 a week. Right, also it's going to be crucial. He's going to be first team every game unless he gets injured or suspended. But right, he only wants a year. Right, let's be bold. Let's go 5. We want to tie him down long enough to the point where he only wants 1. Oh my god. He's good enough to still be here for like 2-3 years. Right, so we'll go. Right, so we'll just have to go 2 years. He can't take 3, so we'll go for 2. Because he's pretty much worthless after 6 months. Like, yeah, no release clause, because otherwise we're snookered before we get. If it had stuck to 1 year, we'd have just pulled out and just said forget it. Right, wage. What can we realistically offer him that makes him say yes? Right, we can go 37k at the very most if we have to. I would say 35 is probably enough. As long as we're not throwing in bonuses, 35 grand a week should be more than enough. Oh, made it muck up there. I'm probably being over ambitious at 35. I don't know why. But saying that, we're not offering like any like sign-on bonuses or anything. So it's just a flat 35k, and he takes it. So Malin, Doig, I've got obviously stuff to say, but my biggest fear is I'll say the wrong thing in these conversations, because no one's like irreplaceable. So it's like you want to kind of say, well, he's key to the team, but you've got to be, and we kind of hamper that morale. Yeah, I kind of have that fear, and we have that mistake a few times. So you've got to watch what you say. It's like, you know how you want to word it, but it's like, I feel like this is when it just goes short. It's like, that does go 2 lines, but you kind of want a bit of expansion on it, but we will take it regardless. So Griffiths is in, and first set of scouting reports is in. So we've got an Austrian talent here, not going to be remotely interested in this guy whatsoever. Like, who in their right mind would want this? I just love how in the first month it's like, we don't know where he plays. He could be a goalkeeper, he could be a midfielder, he could be a forward. I'm like, that's reassuring. Like, how can the guy be a goalkeeper but suddenly be able to play striker? That is actually hilarious. And there's no danger that his stats are going to be half decent when you look at his potential of like 70. This guy could be half decent, but I will scout him for a further month, because you've got to give some of these players at least 2 or 3 months to make sure that they are like legitimately half decent. We don't want players that are like 80 potential, or like, you want folks that are in like the at least the 90s, or at lowest like say 88, 89, but as long as their starting overall is like quite usable to kind of sub in, as it were, like give them in and give it opportunity. So we're going to get our first game in, folks, our first proper game. I'm only going to do 1 game for the episode, and then from here I'll probably do 3 or 4. So St Mirren definitely showing. Don't know why he didn't run in a little bit more. I think if he'd run in a little bit more, he could have scored there, to be honest. But we're going to counter from it regardless. Give the ball to Allen. Give that ball to Griffiths. Let him show you what can. Put him offside, haven't I? Right. Now, for me, Gray Boyle, I think on that right side is. If there was no injuries in the Hibs team, that would be the right side of the squad. Should be anyway. Pick that away, Mr. Griffiths with the first goal. And £5 million well spent right away. That is what you call good business sense. The man knows what he's doing. It's a good ball actually for St Mirren. but we just managed to intercept it, which was all the different. But the way this feels, this kind of the way the game plays at the moment for this career mode, I think has potential to kind of not say 100% suit to my style, but there's room for definitely enjoying it, I would say. So we'll see how this goes. But St Mirren definitely trying to counter us back. It's a good bit of play there, good bit of play. Oh, wasted. Just hooked that one. But at the moment, I would say for first proper game, oh, that's a bad foul. It's got to be at least a booking. Free kicks, I've still yet to master. I've been doing a little bit of practice with them, and I can't do free kicks in this game to save my life. So I'm looking forward to see. And Griffiths has got good free kicks from. It's like I think he's like in the 80s for his like free kicks. So off of you I keep getting this. Yeah, I've had it. I don't care. I think it's like you have to kind of like knuckleball it kind of in a sense but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll see what I can do with this one. It's like 30 yards out, try and make it happen. I used to be good with the old free kick, this kind of similar free kick style back in the day. Oh, don't know if that tried to ever. Oh, that's a good, really game that? Was a weird one. They genuinely could have scored from that and I would not have been surprised. That was one of those like horrible floaty balls in it. When you get them on line, you usually do concede. There's some good play, deserved a goal. So we've brought some subs on. We've brought like James on for Gray, like Malin and Velas. I think Velas came in and Doigs came in, so we've kind of freshened up the team. Oh, that's a beautiful header. That is just beautiful for Porteous to make it 2-0. But we've been limited St Mirren to just a couple of attempts. We've not had too much. Oh, that should have been free, saying that. Should have been free. We've kind of limited St Mirren to not very much. But saying that, when they've had a chance, they've actually had a half decent opportunity. So I would say, looking at everything, 2-0, fair result. We've kept a clean sheet by the looks of it. It's just a case of from here, because next episode we'll go into the like Rangers. It's like Rangers, St Mirren, Motherwell. I think it's the next 3 games. So they'll be quite a hard set of fixtures now. I'm looking forward. I forgot to show the pre-match interview. I might do that, but we'll get the post-match interview, so I'll show that dynamic, see what kind of questions they give us, and hopefully give us the right answers that kind of motivate the team, individual players, and obviously the club itself.
Just got a couple of questions for you regarding the match.
So we've got the Hibs badge with Scottish Premiership logo and obviously FIFA 20 on it. So the team played well. The team got the result, which is what matters. That's what makes all the difference. We got the result. Griffiths played well, got himself a goal, and I expect more from him as this kind of season progresses. Really, could be top goal scorer, but Canberra, I'm sure, will give him a good run for his money. And you want to keep the morale high within the team. Like, the good thing is Malin's happy. We kind of made him upset, so we'll rebound that nicely by kind of boosting up his morale. And that's what's interesting, you go from negative to high. But we'll see how things go, because obviously, even though the morale can improve.
Thank you for your time, really appreciate it.
But if you're not playing them at the same time, it might make them plummet at the same time. So hopefully you find this useful, folks. As I said, let me know what your thoughts are of the Hibernian Career Mode. So all support is massively appreciated. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and we'll get more games up as soon as we possibly can. Take it.